Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the brand new Orange Gatorade Studios. Yes, you heard that right. I'm paying about like $850 a month for this thing. So a like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you got to do, I would really appreciate it. Last night, an absolute banger between the Lakers and the Knicks in overtime. Lakers win 8 straight. 8 straight games the Lakers have won in the 10 games that Luka has played with them. After, losing the Charlotte Hornets and the Utah Jazz. They combined for 63 points last night. Unbelievable overtime performance from Luka and LeBron. Austin Reeves had one of his worst games of the season. Doesn't matter. We put it past us. We win anyways. He hits a clutch shot to get the Lakers to win in overtime. And Reeves, buddy, I'm with you, bro. No worries. It's all right. We gonna get you right. We gonna get you right before playoff time. It's okay. That's not what this entire video is going to be about, though. During a timeout in the fourth quarter, apparently, LeBron James has confronted the fucking stepchild of his arch nemesis, Skip Bayless, in the form of Stephen A. Smith. No, this has nothing to do with that, but I thought this was pretty funny. Oh, shit. So there's a video. Yeah, here we go.
That was LeBron James.
So as you can see, LeBron, Stephen A. getting into it. Apparently, LeBron told Stephen A., leave Bronny out of this. For those of you who don't know, First Take is basically the fucking clickbait of the sports world. Like, they will talk about anything that will get them views. And one of the hot topics of the NBA season is Bronny James. Yes, you heard that right. Bronny James. Not LeBron James, not SGA, not Jokic. Bronny fucking James. A kid who has played, I think, probably like 15 games for the Lakers, give or take, is one of the hottest stories in NBA journalism. And it's not the positives that they focus on usually. It's mostly the negatives that they focus on in First Take. Which I'll be the first one to say. Bronny has not had a great start to his NBA career. He's averaging about 22 in the G League, which is fantastic. But his NBA career has not been off to a great start. So, Stephen A. has said some out-of-line things
unexpectedly, I might add,
LeBron regarding Bronny James, such as, LeBron, I'm pleading to you as a father, stop this. You are embarrassing your son in front of the nation or whatnot. LeBron took offense to that and seems to have confronted Stephen A. about it. I already heard what Stephen A. has said about this, but I'm just going to play it out for you guys to hear. Hopefully fucking ESPN does not copyright me, but whatever.
To confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now.
Nobody is making you talk about this. Literally nobody is making... You just said... I was going to leave it at that, one-on-one. But, since it went viral, and it'll get us fucking clicks if I talk about it, I'm going to talk about it.
That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard.
Man, you know what you said. You know, like, don't try to dance around this, bro. Thought he heard. He said, she said, like, you have been talking about Bronny non-stop, bro. Every time Bronny played 15 minutes against the Sixers and did not make a shot, and it's one of the first fucking segments that they have on the show that day. I swear on my life, bro.
He clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have flown out and I would have seen him and I would have had a conversation man to man. But that is not what he elected to do. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. Ari Emanuel, the head of William Morris Endeavor.
All right, I'm just going to leave it there. So basically, you're mad that LeBron did not settle this in a private manner. Motherfucker, you have been trashing his son. Not only have you been trashing his son on national television, but you somehow get LeBron involved and say, LeBron, it's your fault. It's your fault. You are embarrassing. You are humiliating your son. Like, bro, can we please stop this narrative that, oh my God, how could they ever fucking pick Bronny James with the 55th pick or the 57th? Like, I don't even remember where Bronny went. But goddamn, he basically went undrafted. The 55th or whatever pick, you're telling me like they could have actually used that? Be fucking for real right now, Stephen A. And I see people in the replies saying, oh, he's so right. A player averaging 6 points for USC, a bad USC team, should never, ever, ever be drafted. Let me introduce you to a man by the name of A.J. Johnson. A.J. Johnson went to Donda Academy. He then went to Iowara Hawks, whatever team LaMelo Ball played on back in the day. If you remember, you know. If you know, you know. Iowara Hawks. He was drafted by the Bucks with the 23rd overall pick in the NBA draft. That is a good pick to have in the NBA draft. Like, you can still get a really solid player. They go and draft A.J. Johnson. Put down in the comments, what do you think A.J. Johnson averaged for Iowara Hawks when the Bucks drafted him? Just put it down. I'll give you a sec. You ready? All right. Let's go through it. For the Iowara Hawks, A.J. Johnson played 25 games. He averaged 8 minutes. He averaged 2.8 points, 0.7 assists, 1.3 rebounds, and a foul and half a turnover. Oh, and by the way, he's abysmal from the fucking three-point line. And the Bucks took him with the 23rd pick. Why are we not talking about that? Where is the fucking outcry? Oh my God, how could you draft someone who averaged 2.8 fucking points on 28% from three? Where is the outcry? He's 6'5" and can't do shit. Why are you drafting a project player with such a decent pick? Why did the Bucks not help Giannis? Why did they not, I'll tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why. A.J. Johnson does not fucking sell. Bronny sells. The son of LeBron James is gonna sell way better than A.J. fucking Johnson. So don't start this narrative, oh my God, no serious team could ever. Well, a serious team, I believe the Bucks are a serious team. I mean, they just won a championship about 4 or 5 years ago. So you tell me, are the Bucks actually worse than the Lakers when it comes to satisfying their stars, bro? Because this if this was Giannis's son, which is a crazy scenario to be saying, by the way, no NBA player has ever played with their fucking son, from what I know. So the fact that you are not only discrediting the Lakers for drafting LeBron James's fucking son, you're making it out to be, oh my God, this was the biggest tragedy of the fucking NBA draft in the history of the draft. Can you name me any other second rounders, please? Cam Spencer, Jalen Wells, who, by the way, went after AJ Johnson. Jalen Wells is averaging double digits for a championship contending team. But nobody, absolutely nobody, faults the Bucks for drafting AJ Johnson and then using him in a package to get fucking Kyle Kuzma, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? And the reason I get so passionate about shit like this is because I, in high school, used to love First Take. I used to love, with Stephen A. and Max, I would not miss a fucking episode. I would not miss a segment. I used to have one AirPod in, and I would have my phone set up. I would have like some illegal YouTube stream. I don't know how this was even possible, but it would be live streaming First Take on YouTube, and I would just have an AirPod in for the first like 1 or 2 classes that day. I could not miss it. I couldn't miss First Take. But as I've grown, I've learned that this type of shit, this hot take ass show, is horrible long-term for sports journalism. Horrible. And I saw Charles Barkley talking last night about why do we talk about the Lakers so much, and why are we not talking about OKC, and why are we not talking about the Cavs? Motherfucker, you guys control the narrative. If you want to talk about the Cavs, talk about the fucking Cavs. Please. For the love of God. Because we are all dying to hear what you guys have to say about other NBA teams aside from the Warriors and the Lakers and the Knicks and so on. We want to hear about small market teams that are actually good fucking teams. Like, it doesn't have to be Lakers every day. I don't get why they think just because the Lakers videos get clicks doesn't mean like the hardcore NBA fans want to hear about this. And the reason I think ESPN and TNT and all of them is going to be in the mud in about 4 or 5 years, there is a plethora of channels that talk NBA, NFL, like whatever sport you could think of. There's channels for it that upload damn near every day and talk about the sport in its full fucking picture. They don't do narratives. They don't say, oh, so-and-so lost because they were scared of playing against so-and-so, and that's why. No, they actually break it down and say, okay, they set up in these offensive sets, and this team struggles with that. No. We don't do that around here. This is First Take. This is First Take. My God, bro. By the way, Stephen A., hold that. LeBron went up to you during that timeout. We were probably already down like 11, 10, 9 points in that game by the time he went up to you and talked. Because the Lakers were trailing second half up until I'd say 3 minutes left in the game. So there's a very good chance that LeBron had that confrontation while the Lakers were down by damn near double digits. Came back and fucking won. Hold that, Stephen A., you clown-ass Knicks fan. By the way, Brunson, bro, I apologize for whatever happened to you with Reeves. I hope it's not serious, but regardless, buddy, your season is over. The Knicks season is over. Regardless, hold that, Stephen A. They are not getting out of the fucking West. I know, or the East. I know you're not a real Knicks fan anyway, so this doesn't really affect you. But goddamn, it feels good. It feels good knowing he took 2 L's in the same night. You are not a fucking man, bro. You want to go up and talk about this man's son, and when he confronts you, oh, he should have called me. He should have had his agent call me. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Be a fucking man and just confront him. Talk to him like a man, bro. It's nonsense. And they want to make it about, oh, LeBron's weak, bro. LeBron's weak. He can't stand people talking about his son. Bro, just say you have daddy issues if you do. Just say you got fucking daddy issues and your father would never, ever, 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 ever stand up to a motherfucker talking crazy about you. Because that's really what it comes down to. That's like, that's where I don't get, like, why people disagree with what LeBron did. Why? Why do you have any problems with what he had to say to Stephen A. in regards to his son, bro? Like, yeah, at the end of the day, it is his teammate. No, at the end of the day, it's his son, bro. So, like, yes, family comes first over everything. LeBron is a fucking real stand-up guy. So, I don't understand why you don't see his side of this. But Stephen A., bro, you're just going to have to hold both of these. Matter of fact. My Lakers will keep winning. LeBron will keep balling out until he's fucking 45. And just absolutely wheels falling off the fucking car and shit. LeBron is going to be doing this for like another 2-3 years. And then you can compare Anthony Edwards to Jordan. You can compare Wembanyama to Jordan. Because that's all you guys do anyways. You just talk about old players, old shit, and you wonder why the fucking ratings are down and no one wants to see a new generation of talent. It's a clown show, bro. And I'm so glad LeBron has got the fucking balls to stand up for this shit. Sports journalism is in the fucking mud, bro. And you have two people to thank for that. Skip and fucking Stephen A. I am so glad that someone had to fucking speak their piece. And there's no better person than LeBron fucking James. Stephen A., you are a clown, bro. You are a low-life motherfucker for doing this. And I'm glad you got what was coming for you. Anyways, great win by my Lakers. Karl Anthony Towns is a very mid player. The Knicks will probably not win anything with this core. And then they start all over again. So Knicks fans, hold both of these. Stephen A., I can't make 4 L's, but if I could, I would. Hold every L possible in the fucking world. I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you watching. Take care.